Meanwhile, in Whitehaven, 1,000 recycled poppies have been made by local school children and planted outside the Beacon Museum.
Inside, there's also an exhibition looking at how Copeland was affected by World War I. Our reporter Samantha Parker has been speaking to the relatives of soldiers who went to battle.
On a dreary November day, these poppies are eye-catching, drawing people inside the Beacon Museum to their exhibition, which shows what life was like for those affected by the war. It features the lives of those local to Whitehaven and shares their stories. Dolly is one of those who took part. Delving into her own history, she discovered that her grandfather, James McKinney, was not a cook as he'd always told them, but a machine gunner.
Obviously, the fact he told his family he was a cook in the army meant he really didn't want to talk about it. But if you could go back in time, you know, what a fascinating story and how difficult that must have been. And I think for family members, it's actually very compelling.
I think it's immensely important. I think it gives everyone a sense of belonging and a sense of understanding. It makes us all feel extremely fortunate and proud of our heritage.
Dolly's determination spread to her extended family, and more truths were uncovered. Some died in the Battle of the Somme, others returned home, changed forever.
Keep remembering what others, I know it's the standard expression, but keep remembering what others sacrificed for today's generation and for future generations, and the world that's been created and will continue to be created.
With the sea of poppies in front of me and then the harbour just there, this really is a lovely place to sit and remember those who died in World War I. All of these poppies have been made by local school children and visitors to the museum. There's only 200 here. In total, they've got well over 1,000 to be planted. The museum thought that this was a lovely way to get children involved in remembering the fallen. The exhibition is full of their beautiful work. With a variety of drawings and poems, the children have really understood the reality of war.
On Sunday this week, I hope that every child who's come through here and worked with us will put away their consoles at 11 o'clock, will stop using their phones, and will just reflect for those short moments about what they have achieved as a community exhibition, but also what it is to give your life for your family and your country.
Pupils from Mayfield School have been learning about the Great War with Alan and trying out Soldier's Kit. They couldn't leave without making their own poppies.
I liked working with the paint and painting these things here, which I think is just a lovely thing to do, really, you know.
And to celebrate them who died.
And what colour are poppies?
Different kind of colours, like red and orange and different kind of colours.
There are still hundreds of poppies to be planted, but this striking display has already done what it set out to do and engage the next generation so those who died can always be remembered. Samantha Parker, ITV News, Whitehaven.